here with Wanderers manager Mark White for our usual catch-up. How you doing, Mark?
Very good.
Good stuff, good. Right, let's first of all rewind to last Saturday. League fixture, we went to Aldershot, the EBB, lost the game 2-0. Can I just get your thoughts, please?
Yeah, I thought it was weren't great from us. I mean, decent amounts of possession as always, but not final third wasn't up to standard. Do you know what? Felt like the game come a bit too quick for us. We've been in quite a big transition last few weeks and been quite a bit of player movement and the game we kind of, I think we all spoke on the sort of Thursday, Friday, and we was a little bit fearful the game was coming a little bit quick. We had the sort of obligatory possession stats that don't win matches, but yeah, we weren't incredibly potent last third. Albeit a couple of early chances, balls whizzed across the box. Pryor and Seager looking like, potential good combination there. First time they've ever stepped on a pitch together, let's not forget. Obviously, second half, Mackie hits the post at 1-0. It felt like one of those games that you just weren't going to get something out of in a funny way. I think the fans would probably agree with that. But yeah, it's we wouldn't be overly disappointed, really, to be quite frank. I think we're in transition. I think talking about fans, it was great to be in a proper football ground like Aldershot, hearing their fans. I thought they were fantastic, their fans. Our fans as well, making a lot of noise, travelling away to support and follow the boys. Was great to see as well. Felt like a proper little non-league game. So, yeah, so not the result we wanted, but for me, lots of positives about, and that's where we are.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that completely. Lots of positives take from it, and we'll come on to that in a minute.
Yeah.
But you've obviously had 2 sessions with the lads this week since Aldershot. How is the squad looking going into this Saturday's return to Aldershot?
Well, it's been great because we haven't had a week fixture, and neither have we got one next week. So George Frankham also made his debut last Saturday, and that's what I mean about games coming a little bit quick. Frankham had only been in the building 48 hours. Jason Pryor 24 hours. So we've had a great week. We've had a really, really good week. The whole arena's changed, really. Looking at where we are, looking at boys that are working their way back to fitness, looking at new boys in the building. The actual place at the moment looks really positive, and I think we've got something to really build on now with the players we've got in the building. If you talk about the new boys we brought in, on top of boys returning, you're talking about borderline 5 first-choice players. That's significant, So, listen, tomorrow there's unavailability. Shane's suspended, and Jason's cup tied. Ed's still missing with injury. I think Ed's a big player for us, Ed Harris. But I think what I'm talking about is we've got this really exciting period that on paper looks tough, but we're not fazed by it at all. And we go Bromley away, Torquay at home. By the way, we're hoping it's packed to see the homecoming of Jason Pryor and Matt Briggs. We go Bromley, Torquay, Wrexham, Boreham Wood. And I'm so glad that, fingers crossed, the side we're going to be putting out will be a side that can beat any of those teams. And there's no question about that. So I feel like we've got something to really build on. It's not blind optimism. There's boys in the building. There's a lot of quality about. Coaching team had a good week. So, yeah, that's where we are, really, mate. So, as a club and a squad, in pretty good nick. And looking forward, really, to this big spell we've got coming up.
Okay, great. And we love first at Dorking Wanderers, and this Saturday's another first.
Yeah.
We're in the FA Trophy 5th round for the first time in history.
Yeah.
And we go back to Aldershot.
Yeah, I mean, there's something in that. 3 matches from Wembley. I think win this one tomorrow, and you're really looking at it thinking, blimey, You know, 2 games. I think that's when the years really pick up then. So yeah, look, I'm hoping the fans all turn out in force tomorrow. You know, it looks like it's going to be. It's been a lovely week. You know, ideally, you know, we get even more over there than last week, and that was decent. Yeah, look, I mean, both teams are going to be look a little bit different. Aldershot have got, you know, players that have cup tied like us and whatnot. We'll have quite a few changes, to be quite honest. Most of them enforced with a few little things. So, but yeah, listen, I think we're ready for this game tomorrow. I really feel like there's a, you know, a really good atmosphere in the camp, and you know, we're a little bit scorned at the moment, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like with the last sort of 4 to 6 weeks have been really difficult for us, and you know, we're going to be, you know, in a couple of weeks we're going to be looking, in my opinion, really, really strong. I think tomorrow there'll be quite a few changes. I think we'll be looking to play it as a sort of cup tie mentality. You know, you need to bring the heat in these games. We're going to be, you know, playing the way we play, doing what we do, and you know, you know, look to get something off of Aldershot, who this year so far they've taken 6 points off us in the league. But it's a real credit to Ross and the way he set his side up. They've done really well. But yeah, it's a different day tomorrow. Cup football, and just cup's always a good opportunity to get something to build on as well. You know, imagine being in that draw on Monday, 2 games from Wembley. A club like Dorking Wanderers, that's a really big deal, and the boys are aware of that, and they're going to be massively up for it. And we've had a really good week.
Great. And if last Saturday's anything to go by, I know the fans will be there in good numbers, and they'll be singing their heart out, getting behind the team. I just want to say, actually, thank you to anybody who's watching who's bought a replica shirt this last week. We've had a special offer where you get 20% off, and thanks to our kit supplier, Macron Hastings, they're offering free personalisation at the moment.
There you go.
So you can have your name and number on the back.
Mr. Hedham at Macron, good lad.
David Hedham, top man.
Yeah, good lad.
And the team down there, Grant, etc. Great guys and girls, and they're doing a brilliant job. And anyway, so it's great to see the shirts flying out. So thank you to people that are buying them. You can still snap one up if it's available in your size, because they are selling out. But yeah, it's nice to see there's been some prior shirts getting ordered.
No, I love it, mate.
On the back, and
I don't know, it feels like just the way that our sponsors, our kit supplier, David, the fans never say die. You know, like everyone's together. Fantastic, mate. And you know, we await good times. That's the bottom line. We await good times. There's going to be good times around the corner. We're excited about, you know, where they could be. We really are confident in the next sort of 2-3 weeks. So yeah, no, it does feel like we've got a really good place building here. So in the background, which is brilliant, mate. So yeah, appreciate that. Replica shirts, and that's it, mate.
Replica shirts and decent away support. So life is good. So yeah, well look, all the best to Aldershot tomorrow.
Cheers, mate.
Enjoy it, and we'll catch up again next week.